What is the difference between a linear and a non-linear equations? So there are two types of equations we are going to study today. One is the linear and the other is non-linear. A linear equation, for instance, x minus 1 is equal to 0. This is a linear equation. A linear equation is always having the maximum index, the maximum power of a variable is 1. For instance, in this equation, we can see the maximum power is 1. X minus 1 is equal to 0. The variable is only x and x is having the power 1. So this is a linear equation. This is an example of a linear equation. On the other hand, if I write x square minus 2 equals 0, over here the variable is x again, but this x is having the index 2. So this is a non-linear equation. This is the example of a non-linear equation. In the same manner, if I write x cube by 2 equals 6, this is an equation. Over here the maximum power of the variable x is 3. So this is a non-linear equation. So a linear equation is always having the maximum power of the variable, which is 1. Let's see another example. Okay, for instance, we are having xy plus 4 equals minus 3. Over here the maximum power of the variable, this is the variables. So this variable is having power 1 and this variable is having power 1. So in a single term, the maximum power of the variable is 2. 1 plus 1, 2. So this is an example of a non-linear equation. On the other hand, if we are having x plus y plus z equals 4, in this example we can see that x is having the power 1, y is having the power 1, z is having the power 1, but these are the separate terms. So the maximum power in each term is only 1. So it will be an example of linear equation. So we reach the conclusion that a linear equation is having the maximum power of the variable. In each term it should be 1. Like you people tell me, if I write x plus y is equal to 4, is this an example of linear or non-linear? Yes, it will be an example of linear equation. On the other hand, if I write xy is equal to 4, but this will be an example of non-linear. The reason is, over here 1 and 1. The power is 2, the index is 2 in a single term. But on the other hand, over here 1, 1. But these are two separate terms. In a single term, the maximum index, the maximum power is 1. That's why this will be an example of linear and this will be an example of non-linear equation. Let's see some other examples. Okay, for example, if I write y is equal to 3x minus 6, this one equation. So is this an example of linear or non-linear? Let's check. The maximum power of y is 1, the maximum power of x is 1. So the maximum power of a variable in each term is 1. I will tell you that it is the example of a linear equation. On the other hand, if I say x over y is equal to x plus xy plus x over y is equal to 3, this will be an example of non-linear equation, as the maximum power is 1 plus 1, 2, and 1 over here. One more thing, in a linear equation there should be no variable in the denominator. Over here the variable is in the denominator, so that's why it is an example of a non-linear. This is another reason. Thank you.